Hey guys, before we start the podcast, we just want to give a quick shout out to some of our new supporters on Patreon. Get ready, because it's a big one.
Woo!
Thank you to Hector Rocha, Brandon Holroyd, Justin Kuntz, Jordan Wermajor, Corey S., no last name, just S., Jerry Yang, Jord Hewitt, Logan Shaw, and Michael Seibert.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
9 new Patreons.
Damn.
And if I pronounced any of those last names wrong, I'm pretty sure I pronounced all of them wrong. I do apologize.
No, he doesn't.
But it's also your fault for not sending me how to pronounce your name. So
That's true. And someone just went up from $1 to $5.
yes.
Was he on that list? Because he was already a Patreon, probably not.
Yeah, this is for
But,
the brand new Patreons.
Yeah, that was Ron.
And again, if you, Ron Johnson. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So also, if you want to be a Patreon supporter as well, just go to patreon.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling, and make sure you buy a What's Wrong With Wrestling t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling for only $19.99. Thank you to Jeremy Tullis, Matt Hansen, and Aaron Garcia, who, designed the Bunny Boy shirts.
Hell yeah.
I think everyone, I know Aaron bought a Bunny Boy shirt. I think Jeremy Tullis bought a Bunny Boy shirt as well. So thank you so much, guys. And now we can start the show.
Let's do it.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. 1, 2. Is this on?
Nia belongs in Fenway Park after a swing like that.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong With Wrestling. I'm your pay-per-view prediction champion, Andrew Pisano, along with my non-champion brother Joe Pisano and non-champion friend Eric Hamilton. And before you two start, because you always love to run your mouth when we start the show, it's time for the champ to talk. Okay? Because what's the last one I won? WrestleMania? That's when I won this. What's the next one? SummerSlam? I'm doing all 4 in a row, baby. I don't care if I lose it at No Mercy, because I know I'll win it back at Survivor Series and then Royal Rumble. 4 in a row. So what do you got to say about that?
Well, all I have to really say is... look, Jinder Mahal, I'd rather be Ric Flair, our 8-time champion out of the last 11. That's me. I'm the all-time champion. And we know, here's what we do know. We know someone's going to win it back. Let's see, who usually wins it back after they lose it? The very next pay-per-view.
Me.
Charlotte and Joe Pisano. But we've also got Eric Hamilton here. Hi, Eric.
Hi, guys. Are you sure you need me? Because it sounds like you got your own little thing going on there.
No, Andrew's very excited. And look, I'm excited
just a little bit.
Look, I want to talk about fighting matches, on this podcast like we usually do.
Right. Like John Jones.
I don't think Mayweather. I don't think Mayweather has a chance against McGregor. I think McGregor's really going to destroy him.
Yeah, I want it to be in 10 seconds.
He is younger.
He's louder. So McGregor. No, of course he's gonna get killed. Look, Raw.
I don't think he's getting knocked out though.
Raw was SmackDown was one of those good episodes of SmackDown.
Yeah.
We have a beginning, middle, and end.
Right.
You had 2 debuts.
Yes.
One of which was just like a throwaway debut.
It really
which they
was.
could have done way better than that.
Yes.
But I guess they've been teasing it so long. They're like, let's just here's Shelton Benjamin.
There you go.
But I really enjoyed SmackDown. I really enjoyed watching it as a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
And I even thought Baron Corbin, this was him at his best. I don't even know what that means. He needs to be a referee.
Yeah, right. Just make him a full-time
But the way
referee.
he interacted with Kevin Owens, leading up to it, and the way he kind of ran the match when he was in the ring, this was the best he's ever done. Now, why would they miss an amazing opportunity to let Sami Zayn come out as the guest referee as a surprise at the end of the show?
Right.
Why did they not do that?
Right.
And they could have gone 2 ways. Help Kevin Owens win, or cost Kevin Owens, or don't do either, kind of like Shane and Corbin
knocked
did.
out or something.
Yeah. Yeah. And maybe even hint at, okay, maybe these two are reuniting, which everyone wants to see.
Mm-hmm.
But no, they didn't. They just had Sammy go, no, asshole. I'd rather not be on TV this week.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
No, I'm cool. Catering's calling me. I'll be...
Just have like 5 referees coming out. They're all getting knocked out like left and right. Oh, you want to knock out a referee? I'll knock out a referee.
Yeah.
Get another one.
That's what WWE Creative Humor said about Dolph Ziggler's return. He's like, what do you mean return? I've been in catering for 5 months.
Yeah.
Good stuff. But anyways, if you're a Patreon supporter, you saw our SummerSlam recap.
Yes.
But I want to talk about this because we don't mention the odds anymore before the pay-per-view because a lot of fans have told us they don't want us to talk about the odds because it's a spoiler.
It usually is.
This time, they were way off with the betting odds. So,
which is
the
good.
The betting odds, yeah.
Which is good.
It is good, yes. Maybe WWE has found the leak and closed it up. I don't know.
Well,
or maybe they're just changing their minds every 2 seconds.
Not just because I got a lot of matches wrong at SummerSlam, but it had like a feel like we changed things last minute kind of feel to it.
Right.
With some of the finishes and all the titles that changed hands.
So Lesnar was favored. That one was correct. Lesnar was minus 320. For the WWE Championship, Mahal was plus 700. Nakamura was minus 1,500.
Wow.
Damn.
So equate that into money. Like, say I placed $100 bet.
If you would have bet on Jinder Mahal, I would have given you $700.
Yes.
Okay.
And the minus 1,500 means you have to bet $1,500
To win 100.
just to win $100.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which no one, just like the McGregor Mayweather fight, Mayweather's like minus 500.
Yeah.
No one's going to bet 500 to win 100 just in case something. So you almost have to bet on McGregor,
Of course.
who's a 4-1 favorite.
Yeah.
Even though he probably has no chance.
Right.
Yeah.
Vegas is just like, yes.
Right. Absolutely.
The only good bet, the only good money is on McGregor.
Alexa Bliss was also favored, minus 260.
Yeah.
Naomi was favored, minus 930.
Yeah.
Styles
If you
was,
knew all this, well, you found this out like the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was before we did predictions.
Yeah.
Styles.
After.
I mean,
After.
Yeah. Styles was favored, minus 400. That was right. Obviously, Ambrose and Rollins were favored. That was lock of the century.
Yeah.
As well was Finn Balor. New Day was favored, minus 900. Tozawa was favored, minus 425.
Crazy.
Corbin was favored. Rusev was minus 900.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Yes.
These are all crazy.
What were the pluses on them? 'Cause-
Holy shit.
Are they?
Orton was plus 500.
Yeah.
So, Cena Corbin was close, though. Corbin was 190. Cena was 150. I mean, close compared to the rest of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah.
Huh.
So they were way off on a lot of these.
Good.
Wow.
Yeah. I hope that's the case moving forward.
Yeah. I bet a lot of people lost money.
You're stupid if you bet on wrestling.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you're very stupid if you bet on wrestling.
I mean, maybe if you want to bet on Ambrose and Rollins.
Yeah, like.
But why? I mean, like, you know.
But there are plenty of times where we thought lock for sure, like Sting's clearly going to beat Triple H, when in reality we should have been like, when has Triple H ever put over a WCW guy?
Yeah.
You said Shinsuke. When I questioned Shinsuke, you're like, no, that's the lock of the century.
Yeah.
Shinsuke winning it.
Well, especially he's minus 1,500.
So much for locks.
And then even, especially Lesnar Undertaker.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, all right, Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman kick off Monday Night Raw. Of course, Lesnar still has his Universal Championship.
Of course. And they make it such a big deal.
Well, it was a big deal.
Well,
He got stretchered out. He came back from 2 tables being, he got body slammed onto two tables, and then Strowman threw a table on him.
Yeah. 3 tables destroyed.
I mean, two tables destroyed.
Andrew,
One,
I said,
and then a
Andrew,
third
give it to him.
destroyed.
one was just
Give it to him.
We did give it to
And
you,
then a
you
third
still-
destroyed.
Sure, you could have
And
some
then,
points.
and then
know
all
what?
the outcomes of the matches changed.
Yes,
No.
exactly.
No, here's the one that, all right, so say you give me that table, right?
Uh-huh.
That's 2 points.
Yeah.
right.
All right.
I lose those 2 points.
So you
It's a
said,
4-point swing.
Yep.
hold on.
Okay.
You said
Uh-huh.
that Enzo threw something to Big Show.
No.
No, that's
didn't
not what
say
the
that.
question says.
No.
What is it?
Does he drop something out of the cage?
Uh-huh.
And he dropped his shorts out of the cage.
I mean, the question was, does he drop anything from the cage?
Okay.
Yes. That's
he-
another 2 points.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd still win by 2. Another 4-point swing. I was up by 10 before we changed all of these.
Oh, you were up by 10?
Yes.
No, I thought you won by 6. Or
You
8
won
at
by
the end.
5 is what you said.
No, because we gave you those couple points. But no, I was up 10.
Oh. Okay.
No,
anyway.
No, I blew it out of the water. I mean, it was... I'm just kidding. Heel Andrew's gone. He's gone. Anyway, so yeah, Lesnar and Heyman come out. Heyman praises his beast for retaining his championship despite being carried out on a stretcher in the middle of the match. Braun Strowman then comes out and power slams Brock 2 times in the middle of the ring.
Just like SummerSlam.
Just like SummerSlam. Yep. He then holds up the Universal Championship before leaving the ring, and then after the commercial...
And the crowd went nuts.
Of course. Yeah.
Chanting yes.
Like one of the biggest pops of the year.
We want to see this, right?
Obviously.
At WrestleMania, not a No Mercy, but still, whatever, we're going to get it. After the commercial, they announced that Strowman versus Lesnar will be the main event for No Mercy. So,
but quick predictions.
Hey, so much
I don't see him dropping the title to Strowman at No Mercy.
No. So much for Brock leaving, though. He does the next pay-per-view right after SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Which I think he did last year as well. He did the pay-per-view after. Or maybe it was... He's done it before, but then he'll be gone until the Survivor Series, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Big Cass versus Enzo in the feud that will never stop. Although now it's going to be over, at least for a while.
Spoiler alert.
But this is a Brooklyn street fight. And in case you don't know what a Brooklyn street fight is,
because no one knows.
It's exactly like any other street fight.
Only you have a shopping cart with some groceries in it. Just from the nice corner store.
A loaf of bread from Mr. Giammani's.
And funny bones are in there in case.
Funny bones, some fusilli. There's a calzone in there.
So Enzo comes out with a shopping cart full of weapons that ultimately don't even get used.
Get used.
Not one of those weapons gets used in the entire match.
There's nothing I despise more than when they do that shit. They bring a cart full of shit. They bring so much, and then they use one chair.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Well, that was also like Ambrose Lesnar when Ambrose had all those weapons and he put out the chainsaw. I get it. You can't chainsaw Lesnar, but he had the barbed wire bat, didn't even use it.
No.
Nope. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But anyways, it's a Brooklyn street fight. Obviously, no DQ. So why didn't Enzo just low blow him?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a street fight. You have no chance at winning unless you punch him in the balls.
Why didn't he stick his fist up his big ace?
Yeah. So Big Cass goes for a big boot as Enzo's on the apron, but Enzo ducks and Cass falls out of the ring. And when Cass gets back in, we see him limping.
Oh,
We're like, okay, maybe
he immediately grabbed his knee when he fell.
Yeah. He then body slams Enzo, goes for the Empire elbow, but his knee buckles. Then he falls to the ground. The ref then ends the match and awards the victory to Enzo since Cass can't continue. So Enzo finally gets his win over Big Cass.
Yeah.
But it took Big Cass getting injured to do it. I don't think Enzo was planned on winning this match.
There was rumors that this was real.
Yes.
Because he was cursing and they bleeped it and stuff.
Yeah, no,
it's real.
I don't think
real.
it is.
It is.
It is.
I think it's a work.
It's not a work.
They've
already released that he tore his ACL and everything.
Yeah.
It's not a work.
Yeah.
But he even went to do his big move.
WWE's going to risk him saying fuck 6 times
but he
just hoping that they bleep it in time?
He did his big move and like the play acting to fall when he was trying to do his big move.
Well, you got to play it off somehow.
No, you don't play it off if it wasn't supposed to happen. You're telling me that his improv skills are good now too?
Well, then that should tell you that that it is real.
It's more of like a group thing. Like he told the ref, and then right as he's scoop slamming Enzo, that's when he told Enzo, he's like, "Hey man, I think I'm injured."
I have a feeling that after looking back on it now, I think that the Rollins injury was probably a work. Because they said he barely made it back in time for WrestleMania, so wouldn't he need time off after that match? And the whole match, he's selling that knee injury. Triple H is attacking it.
Yeah. And then it was fine the next day.
Fine. He never took a day off.
This isn't a work.
If it was real, are you telling me that Cass was going to beat Enzo again?
Yeah.
Probably.
Of course. He was about to hit the Empire elbow.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're done.
Lights out,
and
meatball.
plus, I mean, that's the thing. You know, he said fuck 6 times. Like, yelled it. He starts hitting the ropes.
Oh, yes.
Did any of them go through?
No,
they all got bleeped. They all got bleeped. But, you know, it's like, how many times have we seen guys get injured? Triple H has blown 2 quad muscles in mid-match, and you've never seen him do anything like that.
Well,
Just start yelling "fuck" everywhere.
Sometimes your emotions get the better of you. You know? I mean, he knows.
That's why I thought it was a work.
He figures. Look, I'm going to be out for 9 months. I'm probably going to miss WrestleMania. Like, this is a big hit on my career.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially because Vince hates when wrestlers get injured.
Yeah.
When you get injured, he loses faith in you.
Look at Balor.
Unless you're Triple H.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Look at Balor.
Mm-hmm. Tore his quad muscle off the bone. That Triple H bad one.
Yeah.
You can see it roll up his leg.
It's horrible.
He's lucky even he can still wrestle to this day.
Walk.
Exactly.
Yeah. So then we go backstage, and Emma is complaining to Dana Brooke about not being in the title match last night.
Yep.
And she also says that she's going to beat Nia Jax tonight because she has a match with Nia Jax for some reason.
So she's mad that she's not in the title match.
Yeah.
Because she lost in a qualifier to get in the match.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
So
that
anyway,
makes sense. That makes
So
sense.
she makes fun of Nia Jax, but what she doesn't know is that Nia is standing right behind her.
Because she's a monster.
And Nia tells her after our match, they're going to be, hashtag give Emma CPR will be trending. And then they have the match and Nia gets the win, obviously.
Yeah.
You say obviously. Why then? Why do this? You couldn't give Tenille one fucking win?
I think they still hate Emma.
Yeah. Probably more so that she's complaining about it.
Yeah.
Because she goes on Twitter and that was bullshit.
Right.
Yeah. They're like, is that a fact?
So next up we have Elias, the Drifter Samson. Oh, I'm sorry, he's just Elias now.
Yeah.
Versus R-Truth. Elias gets the win. Again, who cares? There was a weird moment on commentary in this match where we couldn't hear Booker that well. So Cole says, Book, you need to put your microphone near your mouth so we can hear you. And then Booker says, my bad, don't we have some technical people working on that? And again, this is another thing where if you didn't blatantly point out that there was a huge mistake made, people would not have noticed.
No.
But instead you fucking point. It's so fucking stupid.
And what is like someone came up and they're like his headset, they're like, okay, a little bit to the left.
Yeah.
Down a little.
Yeah, or just have a PA run in and like push the microphone, or during commercial, or
right.
Yeah.
I bet you on director commentary, J.J. Abrams on Star Wars isn't like, oh yeah, this scene got fucked up because of that. No, because it would ruin the movie for you.
It would.
Yeah.
And
Why did they take away Samson from his name? Like I thought
the rumor was that Vince didn't like the last name.
So
That's
stupid.
That's the rumor.
That was a great last name.
Yeah,
I loved his name.
Like, remember Big E Langston?
Yeah.
Samsonite.
Big E.
I was way off.
Way off.
Yeah.
So next up, Kurt Angle has a surprise for the WWE Universe, except it's not a surprise because everyone knew what was coming because it's been rumored for months now. And his name is John Cena!
Abadu.
And he didn't get signed to Raw. He's still a free agent, which means he's not getting paid. He's still not getting paid. Nope. He really loves this business.
He does it for free, yo. Wait, when did he say he's still a free agent?
They said it when he came out. Oh, free agent John Cena.
No, I think they meant free agent.
No, they didn't say it. No. And he even said it too. I'm a free agent.
You know what this means, right?
What?
Here's the new rumor. So in 3 months, he'll be going to NXT.
That'd be amazing. I'd love that.
Right?
He wins all the belts.
Yeah.
So anyway, Cena says he came to Monday Night Raw because for a long time now he's been wanting to get face-to-face with a certain WWE superstar, and his name is Roman Reigns!
And he waited way too long.
Yes.
He's like...
Right. So Cena tells Roman that he's been looking for him, but Roman says, the only time you're looking for me is when you're on Twitter running your mouth, so let's see if you say it to my face.
Oh, he's such a good heel.
Yeah. The crowd then chants The Undertaker for some reason.
Sometimes
this is so fucking stupid.
The crowd can be dumb.
This is so fucking stupid.
Undertaker.
Cena then tells Roman, look, I didn't come here to talk, and he takes his shirt off, and then they have sex. But before they can fight, though, the Miztourage comes out to interrupt them, and the Miz, he looks at the crowd, and this would have been the best comment if he didn't screw it up.
Yes.
So this is what a sold-out Barcades looks like. I wouldn't know.
It's Barclays. Barclays. Marbles out of mouth speak. Continue.
It's really a shame he messed that up because that's such a good line.
Wait, why would it be a good line?
Because he had to wrestle that in the pre-show the night before in the pre-show SummerSlam in front of 100 people.
Yeah, because no one was in the arena yet.
Oh, that's what his whole thing was about.
100 people. Yeah, this is what it looks like. I would know.
Bars cave.
Yeah, that's not like The Miz to mess up.
Yeah. Maybe he did it on purpose.
There's no way to make yourself just look like an idiot.
Hi, how are you?
Exactly. I doubt it. Yeah, I think he just screwed up.
The Miz then asked Roman and Cena, how many moments do you guys get? And then he asked the crowd, does Raw really need John Cena? And, of course, the crowd chants no. The Miz then gets really heated, and the crowd gets behind him with this.
I am sick of not getting the respect I deserve. Your shirt says, respect, earn it. I've earned it for 12 damn years.
Especially lately.
Yeah.
Where is my moment?
So then the crowd chants, you deserve it, to The Miz, which was nice.
Miz was on fire.
He was. Cena then challenges The Miz and either Bo Dallas or Curtis Axel to a tag team match against himself and Roman Reigns. So then Samoa Joe comes out and tells him if anyone's going to be The Miz's partner, it's going to be me. And he tells Roman Reigns, I'm sick of you calling this your yard because I own you one-on-one. And then the crowd chants, you're his bitch, which was good. They chant that at Roman, of course.
Nice.
Joe then attacks Cena and starts to lock him in the coquina clutch, but Roman, the good guy that he is.
Such a good guy.
Superman punches Joe out of the ring.
Yep.
And then Reigns and Cena are the two left standing in the middle of the ring with the crowd chanting, you both suck. You both suck.
Yeah. So good.
This was such a good crowd.
Yes.
It really was. I loved when The Miz was like, oh, you don't know whether to cheer or boo John Cena. And,
right.
You know, it's kind of like mixed.
Okay, yes, right.
Yeah. And you don't know whether to boo or cheer Roman Reigns.
It's like, no. Yeah. No, we know. We know
what to do. We know what to do there.
Yeah.
Like 3 people cheering.
Yeah.
3 girls.
So later in the night, The Miz tells Samoa Joe that he's so glad that he's joining the Miztourage, but of course, that's not the case. Joe doesn't care about any of that.
No.
And he just tells them what the game plan for their match is going to be. So.
Yeah.
Next up, we have a 4-on-4 cruiserweight tag team match.
And stuff happened. Next.
Right. After the match, Charlie Caruso interviews Neville backstage, who brags about beating Tozawa to win his title back. And then Tozawa and Titus walk up and ask for a rematch for 205 Live. Spoiler alert, I don't think it happened. Did it happen? Or if it did, I don't know if it did.
Well, we know something else happened.
Yeah, Enzo came out to...
I've watched like 12 hours of wrestling in the past 7 days. Like, I was okay without 205 Live.
Enzo made his 205 Live debut.
Yes.
Did he beat up Neville or just talk shit to him?
He just
I'll find out as we keep going here.
All right. Whatever.
Yeah. But it's like what I've been saying ever since the day him and Cass broke up. He needs to be on 205 Live. Needs to be on 205 Live. Now they're like, well, Big Cass is injured. We clearly have no plans for you.
Of course.
So 205 Live.
Yeah. So next up, we have another episode of The Fashion Files. I thought that was going to be in 2 weeks. What happened? This time,
No.
no, I'm just kidding. This is a Domino's commercial.
But this wasn't like a commercial that was on like their show.
Right.
This was like a real commercial that was on during the commercials.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a Domino's commercial of them trying to find out who stole their breadsticks. Turns out it's Alexa Bliss.
Hell yeah.
Which they let her off with a warning, and, I would too.
I felt like this was the start of like a porn.
Right?
No,
like,
it totally was.
I've seen pornos.
Hey, guys in really
you
bad
took my
costumes.
breadsticks now. Now I can take you to jail, or we can work something out.
Why don't you bring me your breadsticks?
And both pants just fall simultaneously.
Yeah, exactly. So then we go backstage. And Kurt Angle is reading a text.
Of course.
That's what they always do.
Yeah.
He's reading a text when his...
Hey, can I be the GM of this podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Hey, Eric, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Huh.
And he's always...
Important text.
He's always reading it like he's still getting blackmailed. He's like... Remember when he was getting... He would read the text.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
It's like scared Grinch face.
Yeah, I don't...
And
they're even like, why do they have to be on a fake call or fake texting?
I don't know.
Yeah. Just be sitting there.
Nothing about these backstage segments is organic in the first place because why is the director saying, "All right, now cut to Kurt Angle reading a text"? Because if we're pretending it's a real show, just like every other show on television does, right?
Yeah.
Why would you cut to someone reading a text message? You don't know that someone's walking in the fucking room.
No.
So anyways.
Here's what I want to happen. After 2K18 comes out.
Yeah.
And
every backstage segment starts like that.
Yeah, Kurt's just back there like he's playing as Kurt Angle. And someone goes, "Oh, Kurt, did you see what happened? This is ridiculous. I did better." He's like, yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me pause my game.
No, he's just like, yeah, that's fine, whatever.
Yeah.
And he keeps playing.
Yes.
He's like, oh, all right, thanks.
Yeah. So anyways, he's reading a text like always when his bastard son, Jason Jordan walks in his office and he says, "Oh, it's always great to see you." So clearly they don't spend that much time together.
Nope.
They only see each other on Raw. So Jason asks his daddy for a match against Finn Balor, and Kurt gets really worried. He's like, "Oh, are you sure you're ready for that level of competition?" And then this is what Jason does. He does this. He literally does this. This is his acting. He asks me, "Are you ready for this?"
Are you ready for this level of competition?
He looks away. He looks off and does nothing. I'm thinking. And then he looks back and he just nods his head. Okay. All right. Well, I'll give it to you.
So I guess nepotism is a thing.
Yes.
And they're totally fine with it. Hey, what do you want, son? Anything in the world. I want a match against one of the biggest superstars in the world.
Right.
You got it, pal.
Hey, Dad.
What the hell is that? What is that about?
They should one time be like, "Hey, Dad, I want Lesnar for the championship tonight on Raw." And he's like, "Well, Lesnar doesn't wrestle on Raw, but you can fight The Miz again."
Yeah.
You can fight anyone else, literally anyone else.
Right? Jason Drew goes like this. He's like, and they're like, "Say yes, dum-dum."
Yeah. It's just terrible acting.
They should every week he should ask for a title shot against somebody.
Of course.
Hey, can I get a U.S. title shot? Can I get an Intercontinental title shot?
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they do.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Seth and Dean's Tag Team Championship celebration. They come out, Dean comes out first, then Seth right after. And Seth says he didn't think this would ever happen, but he's glad it did. Dean then says, they're happy, he's happy it happened as well, but they're ready to defend their tag team titles anytime, anywhere. So the Hardy Boys come out. And, I think we all hope that they challenge them for No Mercy, but instead they challenge them right now.
No, you know what?
And the champs accept.
But the fact that when their music hit, I was pretty excited. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
And they fought right then and there, which was great.
Yeah. I always like that.
Of course, for the titles.
Nope.
No. Oh, that's right. The comment was, if the Hardy Boys can pull an upset here, they could be
maybe.
They may be back in title contention.
Yeah,
there's a fucking Hardy Boys. They're always in title contention.
Right. Yeah, how Cena just gets to return and be number one contender most of the time.
Yeah.
So what's that about? This was a really good match that I wish they would have
saved. Really good match.
I wish they would have saved it for a pay-per-view or a title shot because
sure.
the Hardys lost. So how could they get a title shot now? Especially.
Why didn't they make this for the titles? If Seth
Ambrose
and Dean
said it, we're ready to defend our titles anytime, any place.
But why didn't they just make it for the titles if they were going to let them clean pin the Hardys? That would have been a nice way to legitimize them winning the titles in the first place.
Right. I did like when Seth saved Dean from a moonsault that Jeff was going to hit. That was cool. And then in the end, Seth and Dean both hit their finishers on Jeff, and Dean pins him for the win.
That dumbass knee to the face.
So quick 205 Live update.
Yeah.
He beat Tozawa for the title again, to retain. Right. Made him tap.
Well, that's all. Good job, Tozawa. You had your...
The history books are going to read, still your WWE Cruiserweight Champion, conquering ruler of all and king of the Cruiserweights.
And there it is.
That's good.
And the people lost their mind
because
it's
a good pie.
Because it's different.
Well, because 205 Live is so boring, there are people just waiting to go home. Like, oh my God, something different on 205 Live.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch any of it, but did he say I want a shot at the title?
I don't know.
He had a funny tweet about, he's like, hey, after a slice of pizza and a drink on the way home, I weighed myself and I was 206 and something like that. That was kind of funny. Because we always joke, wait, isn't Enzo 206? But
You mean 106?
No, I mean yeah.
So next up we have Sasha Banks championship celebration.
A lot of
Everyone
celebrations.
gets a championship
Yeah,
celebration.
of course.
You did it.
Sasha says that she proved there's only one goddess of, or I'm sorry, there is no goddess of Monday Night Raw. There is only a legit boss.
Oh.
So Alexa Bliss comes out to the ramp and says, well, look, you've never successfully defended that title, so.
Ever.
I should win it back pretty soon. So Sasha offers.
I should win it back pretty soon.
Yeah, Sasha offers Alexa to have a rematch right now, but Alexa says Brooklyn doesn't deserve an Alexa Bliss championship celebration. So how about next week?
Good heat.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
So we're going to do it next week.
Where she'll win it back because Sasha doesn't win.
Yeah.
Raw matches. Or only
she
wins
only
Raw
wins
matches?
Raw.
Oh.
Yeah, she only
Like,
wins
seriously, like any other women on the roster should just be lining up. Like Dana Brooke. Wait, she never wins. She never.
Yeah.
Hey, Sasha, can I get a match?
Can I get a match? Can I get a match?
Boom.
So
champion.
next up, we have Jason Jordan versus Finn Balor, and they slightly changed Jason Jordan's theme music.
He's no longer the
But
Demon
it
Kang.
still sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It still sucks.
Still.
It's just a little like edgier, I guess. It's the same beat and everything, but instead of like dun dun dun, now it's like dun dun dun. dun. It's okay.
It's because he's going to go heel.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he better. Because there's no other way to go with him.
Well,
right
no,
now.
there is no other. No, I mean, look. So a beach ball makes its way through the crowd and eventually ends up ringside. So the crowd was pretty proud of themselves for that.
Yeah.
And then Balor picks up the win after hitting the coup de grace. And look, they're setting up a losing streak with Jason Jordan. So he has to turn heel.
He's asking for these top wrestlers, and he's not ready. So, of course, he's going to turn heel.
I hope it ends up being that he was never his son.
Mm-hmm.
I just did it to get famous, to get more fame, to get in the spotlight.
Maybe.
It's actually Chad Gable, the real
don't need to go
wrestling
there.
one.
This was a pointless ass.
It really was.
Thing
Just
from-
stupid.
An
to
Angle
begin
then
with.
says into the camera, to be honest, I don't think I've ever been with a black woman. And then you're like, oh, you're just an idiot.
She wasn't black. She was Puerto Rican. So next up, we have the main event for Raw, The Miz and Samoa Joe versus John Cena and Roman Reigns. There was another beach ball during this match.
What the hell?
But this
with the
time,
beach balls?
I know. It's just,
You know why? Let me tell you something. I don't like it either, but the crowd is that bored with the product. That's what it is. If you have to bring a beach ball and knock it around and do the wave, it's because the product sucks.
I think it's the new fan jumping the barricade.
Yeah.
Because this won't get you arrested.
But why was
you'll get thrown out? They threw out people, but you're not going to get arrested for hitting it for
the SmackDown. They did ban beach balls. So if you
Well, no, the beach balls
but
are
you
always
can hide
banned.
it in your
No, the beach balls are always banned. But yeah, you put it in your pocket and you blow it up later when you get there. You know what I mean? They're always banned. It's just I guess they were extra cautious about the beach balls.
Why was Cena so goofy during this match?
It was dumb.
Like he was playing to the ball and playing to the wave.
It's because it's the only way he was getting pops that night.
Yeah.
Because he was getting
He's
booed
like,
like
hey,
crazy.
I'm on your side.
Yeah.
He kept acknowledging it. And then it seems like they planned for this because every time he would acknowledge it or when they would do the wave, he'd turn around and then the bad guy, the Miz or Joe, would like knock him down.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Cena wasn't such a fucking idiot doing the wave and pointing
He was
at
like a
beach
little cat.
balls.
He's like,
Yeah, exactly.
Like you need more. Clearly, you need more of what Cesaro did, where he
Rips it in
ran into the crowd in the middle of the match. Even Sheamus was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Right.
Yeah.
Grabbed the ball and ripped the shit in half.
Yeah. Obviously, Cena can't do that because he's a face, but that was a perfect heel move by Cesaro.
Oh, it totally was.
Yeah.
So good.
So in the end, Cena pins The Miz for the win after hitting an AA. I think we all could have, we all expected The Miz to take the pin here.
No.
And the show ends with Cena and Roman staring at each other in the ring.
Yeah, okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Nah.
Right.
Nah.
Nah, no one gives.
Raw.
No one gives.
Nah.
You both suck. So on to
Raw.
SmackDown.
Nah.
SmackDown Live begins with AJ Styles, who says he's the workhorse of WWE, and he is reinstating the United States Open Challenge once again, and it starts now. So Kevin Owens comes out again.
The crowd was glorious, glorious,
Right. No,
glorious.
We
Or
were
rude.
talking-
They were saying maybe rude. They were saying something, one of the two.
Eric and I were talking because we were at Simpsons Trivia, and we were actually, Eric put it up on his phone, so we watched the first.
How'd you watch it live?
On his phone.
I have AT&T app.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So we were watching we watched the first half hour, and we were saying, like, what would Rude's, if he debuts on SmackDown, what would his first feud be? I was like, it probably would be with AJ Styles.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, we kind of figured too.
Like when they said, okay, Owens is like, oh, I'm going to pick the referee. I'm like, that's it. That's Rude's debut. He's going to be the fucking referee for this match. Book it.
No, because that wouldn't make any sense at all. I mean, would it have been great? Sure. I don't see why that would have made sense.
In NXT, he was a bad guy. You get a bad guy ref because you're a bad guy. Mm-hmm. It would work.
And then turn on Owens and then have a feud with him?
All right.
So. No, he would turn on Owens and feud with Styles. U.S. title.
Doesn't make sense, but okay.
It's wrestling. It doesn't have to make sense.
That's true.
Well, all right. So Owens comes out, of course, and Styles tells him, look, we're done. I already beat you. It's fine. And then Owens says, once again, a McMahon screwed a legendary Canadian.
Yeah.
So Shane comes out and dances around the ring before telling Owens that he did.
Did you say prances or dances? Because either are acceptable.
Right.
Yeah.
So he tells Owens that he called the match right down the middle. So Owens shows the replay of Shane counting the 3 while Owens was pinning Styles. And then Shane tells Kevin that AJ's foot was on the rope. And KO says, well, what about the referee that counted 3 for Styles when my shoulder was up on SmackDown? And AJ says, fine, I'll give you another rematch tonight. And Owens agrees as long as he can pick the referee. Styles says, I don't care who the referee is, so go ahead. So Shane makes the match official, but tells Owens that this is his last shot at the U.S. title.
Last chance.
Because after this, you're fighting me.
Right,
well,
yeah.
he didn't say that, but that's basically what he
said.
In
Houston.
Yeah. So he...
No?
Maybe.
Probably not.
That'd be cool if Owens and McMahon put together teams.
Yeah.
I think that's what we said, like Team Owens versus Team McMahon.
That'd be great.
I think it's happened. Well, I think the one
Shane fought last Survivor Series, right? Was it 2 years ago?
He was in the Survivor Series match.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
He didn't last long, but
right.
Well, he got taken out of the match. He got concussed.
So
next up, we go backstage, and Daniel Bryan is on the phone with someone.
Yeah.
Talking about how great SummerSlam was or some bullshit.
So
like
great.
That.
Okay, great.
When the Singh brothers walk in to introduce Jinder Mahal, and Daniel tells Mahal that Nakamura deserves some retribution after what happened to him at SummerSlam because you had the Singh brothers interfere. So he's going to fight the Singh brothers tonight. Yeah, that'll make him happy.
Yeah. He's thrilled.
He doesn't get another title shot.
No.
He gets the Singh brothers. Now he'll be
at the same time, apparently, not even to tag in.
At the exact same time.
Like an old Andre the Giant match.
Yes. Right.
4 guys in the ring.
Yeah, what is he, Braun Strowman?
Yeah.
So next up, we have Kevin Owens searching for his referee. First, he has Sami Zayn to be the special referee for his match. Yes.
First guy.
But he also insults Sami in the process, but asks him, hey, can you think about it, please? It'll be nice.
You haven't been doing much around here lately.
Sami even references, he's like, look, I watched the Kevin Owens story, the DVD, which is kind of funny because in the DVD, that's where they show the footage of them hugging when Owens wins the Universal Championship.
Yep.
So I was like, what are they breaking kayfabe a little here or what?
Yeah.
And then later in the night, Sami tells Kevin that he will not be the referee, so find someone else.
Again, like I said at the beginning of the show, what a missed opportunity that was.
Yeah.
How stupid. You could have made Sami relevant immediately. And then you could have had them fight for the titles or something.
Yeah.
Just join back together.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yep.
That would be a great
When
tag
Owens
team.
was like, maybe it was Sami. Sometimes I think, I'm not even sure what we started fighting for to begin with.
That was good.
I was like, oh, it's about to happen.
I like how Owens jumped on it too. He's like, yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah.
Why are we fighting?
It's like, I don't like when they tease and then they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Just awful.
90% of the time.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Aiden English singing in the middle of the ring like he always does. And once I saw him, I think we all figured that this was going to be another Aiden English versus Ty Dillinger match.
Yes.
Yeah.
But were we wrong?
Yes.
So the lights go out while English is singing.
You don't have the audio on that one?
What?
You don't have the audio on that one?
Yeah, I'm about to play it.
Oh, sorry.
Can you not jump my cock?
Shit. Don't jump his cock again, Eric.
Let me try this again.
Swinging from Andrew's balls over here.
So the lights go out while English is singing, and then this happens.
Oh, boy.
Bobby effin' Roode.
So two things I was...
What could be better than this? Oh, how about the fact that He's a face now.
Well, they do that a lot, right?
No, I love it.
You do?
I'm not complaining about this.
Joe was a heel in NXT. Came out on Raw. Mega heel. Owens, heel on NXT.
Yeah.
Comes out on Raw. Mega heel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bobby Roode, mega heel on NXT. Comes to SmackDown. He's a face.
From heel to face in 3 days.
He's
we don't know yet because his little interview at the end of the match, it was a heelish interview with a smile on his face. You know what I mean?
I'll play it.
Yeah,
I'll play it in a minute.
But here's what I didn't like. One, Aiden English. Come on, you could have had him, like, his debut, if you're not going to save it for Royal Rumble or some big like that, it should have been against someone big. Like, Jericho's debut was against The Rock. Like, that's the level he is. Shinsuke got The Miz. Like, give him somebody better than Aiden English.
This is the exact same way that Ty Dillinger debuted, interrupting Aiden English singing.
So he's the new, like, interrupt guy or, like, debut guy.
Now, again, Jericho interrupted The Rock. Rude is up there on that, like, you know what I mean? You have to give, I agree. It would be better if Rude did something huge like that.
And I would just, he's a Raw guy. Rude is a Raw guy.
There's
Rude is
nowhere
not a
for him.
SmackDown guy.
There's nowhere for him on Raw.
Nowhere for him. It's a shit show. He would turn that show around.
It's a shit show because they keep the same fucking people on top. Roman Reigns. Now you got John Cena.
I think
Rude.
I think he's not on Raw because Lesnar's holding that title till WrestleMania. And I think Rude might win, the WWE championship.
I hope so.
That, maybe he's the one that
maybe.
Mahal. Maybe this is the reason why Nakamura didn't win, because Rude's now a face and maybe he'll beat Mahal. If that's the case, fine.
But how does he go right into it? He interrupts Aiden English, and now next pay-per-view he's fighting for the title.
Hey,
no, I don't know about
that. It's pro wrestling. Anything can happen.
I know.
It doesn't matter.
So again, I love him. He was great. His match was really, really good. Those little things bothered me about it.
Well, he rushed to the ring because
he
was so excited.
He didn't do his ropes thing where he leans on the ropes. He didn't do that.
But you could tell he was very excited.
He was. He said, "Wow!" When he turned around, he was like,
He also surprised that he is fighting in this match, because when he was coming out, I was like, "Why is he interrupting English? Is he a face now?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, maybe Aiden left the ring, but Aiden's in the ring." Then all of a sudden, he takes off his robe and he's fighting. It's like,
it's a
what
match.
the hell?
Yeah.
It's a match.
Yeah.
And when Rude did the glorious pose at the beginning of the match,
well, I knew he had to be fighting because he would have been in a suit if he was just going to talk.
Well, no.
Yeah, but I mean, it didn't act like it was going to be a match.
Right. Until,
But I guess.
At least they hadn't had him come out as like Bobby Roode and not like doing like beer money like he did in TNA.
Why the fuck would they do that?
Riding like a little lawnmower.
But look, he's a face because he's too over.
Oh, yeah.
He's too over.
Yeah.
He can't be a heel.
You can't have him come out as a bad guy. The crowd goes nuts and cheers for him. And then Byron Saxton has to be like, oh, this is like Bizarro world here.
Yeah.
Like fucking Corey Graves did.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens. Just don't screw it up.
I mean, again, most of the heel face turns never make any sense to begin with. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Rude clotheslines English out of the ring to start the match, and we go to commercial. We'll be right back with the debut of Bobby Roode.
That made no sense.
This match took way longer than I thought. I thought it was going to be like a simple squash match. Yeah. In fact, English even hits his finisher.
Yeah.
And Rude barely kicks out in time.
Right.
And I almost shit myself.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
I never had my butthole pucker up like that before. Like, whoop, whoop.
Yeah. So, of course, Bobby ends up getting the win after hitting the glorious DDT. And after the match, Renee asks him what brings the former NXT champion to SmackDown Live. And then the crowd cheers while she says that. And she's like, like,
it's not for
Rude
you.
Like she's acting as if Rude's always been this great guy, like this super nice guy. But this is his response. And, Rude's response was,
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Renee, I want to congratulate Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon on breaking the bank and cashing in on the hottest free agent in sports entertainment today, Bobby Roode. And if you don't know by now, you're about to find out that everything that I touch and everything that I do is big box office. And in a New York minute, SmackDown Live went from being great to being absolutely glorious.
If Joe had become a professional wrestler.
This is
Don't interrupt, Andrew. Thank you. Yes. This is what it would have been.
This is what it would have been.
Damn.
The big ass robe.
that's high praise.
It's high praise. I was right there.
Especially when he's like, everything I touch is big box office.
I love that line. And in a New York minute, all that good stuff. This is the difference when a wrestler can write his own dialogue.
Yes.
And write it well.
Yes.
Most wrestlers, it's just like, what are my lines? Okay. Clearly, they trust him to put
it
input
wasn't
into
this.
what he's saying.
Everything I touch goes big box office.
But even so, like the lines that creative writes for like 90% of the wrestlers, because Cena gets to say whatever he wants.
Yes.
Jericho gets. It seems like Owens, does a lot of improv and stuff like that. But everyone else just it's always like just the cheesiest, generic lines ever. Like, oh, this Sunday I'm gonna give you No Mercy at No Mercy. It's like, oh, fuck you. So this is the difference here. He's great.
Yep.
So next up, we go backstage to Daniel Bryan, who's texting on his phone. Oh, Daniel, never watching the show.
You and that phone.
Always just texting Bree.
How's our baby, Bree?
Yeah. So Chad Gable then walks in, and Daniel tells him that he didn't just give up Jason Jordan to Raw for nothing.
Nothing.
Because, that would have been fucking stupid.
Right.
Instead, he made Kurt help him sign one of his best friends. And I think he could be a great tag team partner for you. So Chad Gable meets Shelton Benjamin. Now, by the way, a year ago, they signed Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
Yes. And then he got injured.
Then he got injured.
Yes.
And they didn't sign him.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now he needed Kurt's help.
So, and not just that. So he's got to be a tag team partner to a couple of guys who ripped off basically his gimmick from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And then he was so awkward.
It was.
He was missing his cues. He was kind of jumping on words. He didn't know what to say. He looked old. I just thought it was horrible. I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
I was like, you should have done that before Bobby Roode debuted.
I saw him in person like 5 months ago at Booker T's roast, and the guy is jacked.
Yeah.
So he's still jacked as hell.
That's good.
But I think he's bigger than starting in tag team all over again.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so.
I mean, this guy was a great he's an
maybe he turns on Gable or Gable turns on him, and that's a little feud.
He should the first week.
Yeah.
So Sheldon walks in, Gable freaks out, and Daniel tells him that they're gonna have their first tag team match as a tag team next week. And then that's maybe they
Sheldon's
will, because Sheldon's
okay.
like Sheldon was like, well, hold on, and Daniel's like, good luck. And Sheldon's like, okay, like he didn't want to do it.
Okay.
So maybe they will do that.
Okay.
That
was really dumb.
Although I did like Sheldon more as a face than a heel, but whatever. Maybe he's gotten better since then. I really hate when he made his fucking hair blonde.
Oh, when he was the gold
look.
standard?
I hated that.
I didn't like
look.
that.
I hated that. So next up, we have the Hype Bros versus the Usos, because we haven't seen that enough, right?
No.
I think
This bothered the shit out of me.
anytime the Hype Bros have a match, it's against the Usos and they lose.
Yes.
Which they do.
It's like a squash match. I mean, it's a pointless match. No New Day showing up. I just hated it. I hated this so much.
And then the Usos cut another shitty promo about your head being on a swivel.
Whatever.
Which is what they always say.
Yeah, this part was not great.
That's great. Wow, you memorized the same lines for fucking 4 months now.
Yeah, thanks.
So next up, we have Nakamura versus the Singh brothers. Nakamura's revenge.
Yeah.
With Jinder Mahal ringside.
Yep.
And Nakamura, I think this is the first match the Singh brothers have been in, right?
Ever.
Yeah.
Including NXT, right?
And
they had like two on NXT. Seriously,
I guess it
two
surprised
matches.
them because they didn't have ring gear.
Right.
They just wore slacks and
that's
silk
fine.
shirts.
J&J Security were like that.
Yeah, but they weren't. I don't know. Yeah,
but
I thought
at
it was
some
weird.
point, they were wrestlers. Active wrestlers. J&J Security were at least retired.
Again, they only wrestled in 2 matches on NXT.
Yeah, but
that was when they were good guys, and they were the Bollywood boys, and they would just like dance around, and go, "Hey, isn't India great?" And we're like, "I guess I've never been there." Again, their gimmick was in NXT was the cologne, the Shining Stars.
Uh-huh.
The Shining Stars. Their gimmick in NXT was they were the Shining Stars, except they were good guys. The Shining Stars
And
were,
from
hey,
India.
isn't Puerto Rico great, you pieces of shit?
Yeah.
And then it's like, boo. And then the Bollywood boys would go, hey, isn't India great? We love you. And it's like, okay. Same exact gimmick, except they were good guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Nakamura makes one of the Singh brothers tap out to the triangle submission,
On his dick.
while as our friend and artist of the logo of our podcast, John David Guerra, pointed out on Instagram, he posted like the GIF of it, and it looked like Nakamura was, face fucking him.
Yeah.
I guess Nakamura's been working with Tom Phillips.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tom Phillips taught him that move.
Yes.
So Mahal attacks Shinsuke immediately after the match, but Nakamura gets the upper hand and finally hits the Kinshasa on Mahal, which he should have done 2 nights before. Yes. All right, so next up we have Kevin Owens trying to find a referee again, except this time he runs into Breezango, who offered to be the referees for the match. But Owens yells at them, tells them to leave, and then I like when they're walking away, Tyler Breeze is like, "Jay, to be continued." And then Owens says, "What? No, there's nothing to be continued. Continue walking."
Continue walking. Yeah.
And then Baron Corbin walks up and offers to be the referee as long as Kevin Owens gives him a title shot when he wins.
Hey, I want a title shot.
Hey, I'll do it.
Hey.
I'll do the referee thing.
Yeah, I'll get a title shot, right? Right? So next up we have Natalya.
Hey, I want a title shot.
Hey.
But you
shut
gotta
up.
put people in noses.
That's right. Good God. Next up we have Natalya and Carmella versus Naomi and Becky Lynch. We get this match every week, right?
Yes.
Every week?
Every week.
Yeah. In some form or fashion we do.
And the belt now it's on a new person, so no.
By the way, this match was brought to you by Domino's. If you were hungry, you certainly aren't now.
Yeah. This match is brought to you by a non-glow-in-the-dark title.
Yes. Right, exactly. Natalya, she cuts a promo before the match, God help us. But again, at least she does not have the glow-in-the-dark title anymore.
Yeah.
By the way, I expected Carmella to win it from Naomi, and I thought it would have been great for Carmella to, once she grabs, she wins the title, she gets the SmackDown title, it's all glow-in-the-dark right after she wins it, and she fucking smashes it and breaks all the glow-in-the-dark shit off of the belt. That would have been fucking great. But you know what? They probably were like, no, we have to keep that belt because we made it. It's part of history now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like,
I always liked when
he could have made 2, right?
when Cena was
12.
US champ and he had that god awful word life spinner.
Yeah.
It's great.
And I think
I liked it.
Yeah, I loved it.
I thought it was so
When
ugly.
you could spin the logo?
Yeah.
the
like-
whole
I liked it bad
the
at the
US
time, I liked
title?
Yeah.
Oh, the U.S. title?
The US
Yeah.
title. The word life US title.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess Orlando Jordan, who was part of JBL's little group,
Right.
beat Cena. Is like, oh, we're bringing back the regular U.S. title, and they blew the belt up in like a garbage can in the middle of the ring. They blew up that custom spinner.
Yeah.
See if they do it. Why couldn't they do that with Naomi's title?
They should have
Yeah.
a heart dumpster fire.
Yes.
So this match was garbage.
Yeah, I mean, Carmella and Ellsworth come out and tell Natalya that she's on borrowed time. Ellsworth then tells Natty that, hey, Carmella might just not tag in the match and cash in the contract after you get beaten up. And then Carmella gets mad at Ellsworth because clearly that was the plan all along.
That was funny. Yeah,
and
that
he
was
blew
funny.
it. Becky then comes out, and then Naomi, who dances because she's so happy that she lost her title 2 days ago.
Yeah.
She's dancing like
Thrilled.
crazy.
Dancing.
So happy because she's not the champion anymore.
She should have lost her glow.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh
Yeah,
my
she didn't
God.
come out to press.
Cut a
She's just
promo.
happy to be here.
Yeah.
I lost
I
my
should've-
glow, and I have to go home and find my glow again.
I should have never been champion, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. So Carmella refuses to let Natalya tag her in the match, but Natty eventually tags her in anyway, chases her around the ring. Carmella goes in the ring, Becky Bexplexes her, and then Naomi hits the springboard moonsault to get the win.
Yep.
Great.
Yay.
Next up, we have the...
But Carmella looked great.
Oh, my
So
God.
good.
So good.
She's wearing the same thing she wore at SummerSlam.
So good.
I mean, why... she made that outfit, and they probably told her, like, well, maybe you'll cash in. She's like, all right, I got to get a great outfit because I'm from New York, or at least my character is. I got to make I got to look great when I cash in this Money in the Bank contract.
That would have been a big pop
And
for
then
her
the
to
only
cash
thing
in
she does,
Brooklyn.
yeah. Then the only thing she does at SummerSlam is watch the match from backstage.
Yes.
1 3-second shot of her watching the match from backstage. Okay, great.
Yep.
So next up, we have the return of Dolph Ziggler.
Hey, our guy.
When did he leave?
A few months ago.
Apparently, he's been working house shows this whole time.
Yes.
So don't know that he left. And backstage, Dasha Fuentes welcomes him back to SmackDown Live, and he's like, "Oh yeah, welcome back. I'm fucking backstage.
Yeah.
What kind of bullshit is this?" And then he said he now knows what it takes to be a star in WWE, and that's sing, play guitar, rap, glow in the dark, or something like that. And he plans on doing this next week.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means.
He's going to do it all.
I'm horrified by what's going to happen.
And excited because he's funny. Come on.
I'm afraid he's going to be even more of a jobber than ever.
Maybe.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Maybe.
So next up, we stay backstage, but we go into the locker room where Lana is pumping up Tamina.
Can we just skip over this?
And tells her,
So dumb.
"Oh, now you're ready to be champion. Because last week you weren't ready. This week you're ready to be champion. And we will not stop until you are a champion." When the fuck is Tamina going to be champion?
How much does Lana know about wrestling?
Right.
That she's going to help like the daughter of a Hall of Famer.
No,
So stupid.
she's gonna teach her how to be ravishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because no one was afraid of Tamina for some reason. Again, I was.
And this will lead to her not winning the title.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So next up, we have the main event for SmackDown Live: AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens for the U.S. title with Baron Corbin as the referee.
Yep.
And Corbin meets Styles backstage before the match and offers him a deal, the same deal he made with Owens, which I don't know how that works. But
Right.
Okay. Styles then tells Corbin once he retains his title, he's going to have the U.S. Open Challenge every week, so why don't you just answer that?
Mm-hmm.
So Corbin does a couple of fast counts while Owens tries to pin Styles, so Shane comes out to yell at him. Owens then low blows Styles while Corbin isn't looking and goes for a pin. Corbin counts 1-2, but Shane pulls Corbin out of the ring because he saw the low blow.
Yeah.
Corbin then gets upset. He takes off the referee shirt, gives it to Shane, and leaves. So thank you for that, Corbin.
Thanks,
Bye.
Corbin.
We won't miss you.
This is the best Corbin we've seen, though. This version of him.
Yeah.
He should be a ref.
Mm-hmm.
Like a heel
That's
ref.
it.
That's his
No,
name.
just be a ref.
Or just a ref.
Just a ref. So Shane puts the referee shirt on, and Styles hits the phenomenal forearm and pins Owens to retain the U.S. Championship.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we're definitely getting Shane versus
Shit's
Owens.
gonna hit the fan next week.
Sometime soon. I know the next Raw pay-per-view is No Mercy.
No Moisey.
I'm guessing the next SmackDown one is October. The Clash of Champions, maybe? Is that the one?
No, that's. I think it's a
That's Raw as well?
Raw.
Oh, yeah, that was Raw
That's
last
in
year.
December.
Oh, December. Okay. So I
Yeah.
don't know what the October SmackDown one's going to be, but maybe we'll see Shane Owens there, and then maybe a Survivor Series match with them or something
Maybe.
like that. I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
It'd be interesting. It would definitely be interesting to see who Owens would get on his team.
It would be.
'Cause
Maybe
everyone-
that's when they
everyone
finally get
hates
Sami
him,
Zayn.
right? Yeah.
Let's see. It'd probably be Corbin, the Usos, and
Oh God. Okay, you know what? Forget it. We don't need
in
it.
English.
We don't need the match.
Or
No, we're
Rusev.
fine.
Rusev.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And God, we don't need that match. Never
Yeah.
mind. Oh,
And it'll be
geez.
Shane, the New Day, and Randy Orton.
Yes. Great.
Oh, Christ. This sounds awful.
I know, right?
I don't want to see it now.
That's
You ruined it. You ruined it, damn it.
Thanks, Eric.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. So, all right, let's give some awards for Raw
Yeah.
and SmackDown. So, who is your worst dressed?
Mine was whatever the hell Natalya was wearing in the ring when she was holding her title up.
Again,
Ju-
Natalya's always
just her,
acceptable.
Her with the title is worst dressed for
Right.
sure.
And best dressed is Naomi without the title, right? No, I'm just kidding.
I had Bo Dallas. That
Me
was-
too. What the fuck was he wearing?
I don't know.
This gold jacket with some black shit all over it.
Hey, nice jacket. Who shot the couch?
He looked like,
Yeah.
it was like a bad couch. And
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
looked like he was a pimp or something.
He was
Like a pimp from the 1980s.
Wait. He's not a pimp?
Yeah.
Well, shit.
And he's wearing like red glasses.
Yeah.
Like
Terrible.
he's Daredevil or something.
So
By the
ba-
way.
so bad.
By the way.
Yeah.
The Defenders. Oh, yeah.
All right, good.
Already
Yeah.
done.
Good.
It was only 8 episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm on
4
on
days.
episode 3.
I'm on episode 2. of
Yeah?
Jessica Jones. So best dressed.
Best dressed.
So Carmella was good, but
I'd probably be rude.
mine
You had a man. Okay. Okay, yeah.
Oh, whatever. When you have a man, you give us so much shit.
Well, that's why I do
What
it
an
back.
Asshole. Bobby Roode.
I get shit when I
with his glorious robe.
Okay.
Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode. Andrew?
I'm Roman. I'm not there yet. I'm
You're
on
Carmella?
I'm in the title picture right now.
Are you Carmella?
So I can't. I'm in the main title picture, so I can't really get back together with you guys yet. But, maybe once I'm not doing that.
But the fans fucking hate you. So suck on that.
Yeah, well,
Andrew.
It's my. Yeah, well, you're in my pod now.
You're in my pod.
No, I still had Carmella because
Nobody cared about you until you put on bulletproof.
Yeah, that was a good line.
No one cared about you?
worst acting.
Hold on. So what's yours officially?
Carmella.
Oh, Carmella, yeah.
You can't give me shit for Carmella. Come on.
I'd Baron Corbin.
Yeah, of course.
I thought this was the best Corbin we've ever seen.
Oh,
Yeah,
worst
but-
acting.
Yeah,
but
worst acting.
it's still like a bad Corbin.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it's always
It's
a
still-
bad Corbin.
still
no,
Baron
I
Corbin.
had Jason Jordan for his. I'm ready.
Yeah. I had Ellsworth. He's such a bad actor. So when they give him a lot of lines, it just is awful.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
So awful.
Yeah. Best
Yeah.
acting.
I had Cena. I really liked him this week.
He was so fucking goofy, though.
I liked it.
Hey, did you order a T-shirt?
Yeah, he probably did.
Where's your hustle, loyalty, respect washcloth?
Andrew, why would he go online and order a T-shirt when he could pay twice as much in Houston in a few months?
No. Hot Topic has buy one get one half off right now.
Yeah, they
Ooh.
always have that.
Yeah.
And so does the website, but you always buy one at the arena and give WB like $40 when you could pay $20.
No.
He likes to
But
give
no,
them his money.
but you do.
They're hurting. They're
Hey,
hurting.
No,
for
but
him.
you do though.
Hey,
Don't say no.
Anyway, who's your best
Don't say
acting?
no.
Who's your best acting, Andrew?
I don't pay 40. I pay like 30.
No.
All right.
39
95.
plus tax.
Plus waiting in line for 30 minutes.
Yes, exactly.
I had The Miz for best acting. He flubbed that one line, but after that he took over and he was really good.
He was
All
really
right.
good. I had the Hardys, who kind of went into their little broken gimmick a little bit at the beginning of that.
Now it's the Awoken gimmick.
The Woken, yeah.
Worst comments? Hey Booker, put that microphone near your mouth so we can hear you, you schmuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is what a sold out Bars Clay Center looks
That
like.
would be best comment if
It
you said
would have
right.
been.
Corey Graves said, Jason Jordan, he said, which has led him to the WWE under the tutelage of Kurt Angle. Wait, they just met a few weeks ago.
Like he just found out.
He
it's his
said that.
dad.
Wait,
he
wait.
said, which has led him all the way to the WWE under the tutelage of Kurt Angle, as if he's been training him his whole life.
Wait, are there video packages coming of Kurt taking him under his wing and training him in the ring? Because why aren't there?
Can it look
Why
like?
aren't there videos of Kurt teaching him shit in the ring?
Can it look like the training videos from Punch Out on Nintendo?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I thought it was weird, like under the tutelage. He just met him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then with that throwaway line, it's always great to see you. Clearly, they're not spending any time together.
No.
Best comment?
My best comment was also from The Miz. You don't know whether to boo or cheer Roman, and then just
Yeah.
like a tidal wave of boos.
I had JBL when Rude was on the top ropes. He goes, I better get you some beer money.
Yeah.
He said, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
I had Bobby Roode. Well, that's interesting that they gave a TNA
I
reference.
know.
That's crazy.
I guess because they're gone, pretty much.
Yeah, who cares?
They have all their good talent.
Oh, I
now.
mean a GFW reference.
Yeah,
Global Force Wrestling.
sure.
Which, I'm sad to say that Jim Cornette is back with Global Force
Is he
Wrestling.
really?
Yeah, it sucks. I feel bad for him because he should be with WWE.
I think like Jeff Jarrett's probably the best businessman in the world. Like he creates
Well, he's friends
TNA,
with Jarrett.
and then
think,
he
yeah.
sells it,
Yeah.
and then he buys it back for like a few scraps.
Right.
Yeah.
Now he can build it back up again. Smart guy.
I had Bobby Roode saying, I'd like to congratulate Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon on breaking the bank
Yeah.
to get the hottest star. Yeah, I like that.
That's awesome.
Worst match?
Worst match I had Styles and Owens.
Worst match?
Really?
I'm just so sick of it. I didn't care for Corbin as
So
a
you
ref.
liked Enzo and Cass better than Styles and
Oh, that was my
Owens.
slow-mo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like Natalya and Carmella versus Naomi and Becky more than Styles and Owens?
It's not necessarily
He's just mad we've seen it so much. I get
Yeah.
it. I get it.
We just saw it the other day, and Shane's like, well, okay, I'll give you one
So you
more
like the Hype Bros versus the Usos
Chill out.
And you like Nakamura?
Yes.
My worst match was the Hype Bros squash match because I hated the fact that they're just squash guys because I love riders.
And I had 4-on-4 cruiserweights because
that happened.
Completely pointless. Hey, we have a bunch of these guys. Fuck it. Let's just throw them in the ring and fight for 20 minutes.
Yep.
Super
At least
slow-mo
make
match.
it like elimination match and make it interesting.
Yeah.
Super slow-mo. You had Enzo and Cass?
Yes.
I had Nia Jax.
Okay, I had the tag team match with the women again.
Yeah.
Best match?
Shield versus the Hardys?
Yeah.
Hey, they're not the Shield, all right?
Sweep it.
It's like the Shield. Like the Shield.
The Shield. The Shield.
Because you're missing that D.
The Shield.
You're missing the big D.
You're missing the big D.
Yeah, sweep that. Worst move?
I had the mini super kick to Ryder for the pin. Like, that pinned him. Ryder was on his knees, and Uso, like, kicked him in the face, and he pinned him.
That's been their finisher, though. That's how they...
One guy? No, it was only one Oos.
I thought they did the frog splash after.
No, to pin Ryder, they just kicked him once and then pinned him.
Yeah, they threw him off the top rope and then super kicked him.
But only one super kick. It was one half super
kick.
In the days where super kicks mean nothing.
Yeah.
One super kick.
Yeah.
What do you got?
What you guys have?
I have Big Cass's Empire Elbow, or him trying the Empire Elbow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Eric?
A little morbid, but
I had Naomi's split-legged moonsault thing.
Because always kill Naomi.
Always.
Best move?
Glorious DDT.
Glorious!
Glorious DDT. I had Corbin walking up the ramp to leave the show.
That was a pretty good
All right,
move.
Glorious DDT. Sweep it! Worst moment?
My worst moment was Cena playing to the beach ball and the wave.
Yeah.
Yours too, Andrew?
Take a look. Cena cheering for beach balls. Stupid ass.
Yeah, Eric?
They'll sweep it.
Okay.
He won best acting, though.
So we're going for 3 straight sweep-its.
I'm opening God, you're such a dick sometimes. Opening promo Cena was my best acting. Not beach ballaholic.
Hold on, Eric. Did you say sometimes?
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
He's always a dick to you.
Right? Always Dick Andrew.
Oh, okay. Who is a dick Saturday night for my birthday party?
Still you.
Were you a dick?
No, you started it. You started the fight. I just end it.
Did you guys wrestle?
My mom always told me,
How did I
don't
miss this?
start fights, but
End them.
finish them.
Yeah.
And that's what I do.
Here are the rules of the podcast. Always kill Reigns and always Dick Andrew.
No, always dick Eric if you're Andrew.
Yes.
Look, there's a song that explains all of this. And you can hear
Andrew's
it.
always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion.
You can hear it at the end of the show.
All right, let's just go to best moment.
You know, this shit has
Push Eric off a cliff.
This shit's been building. I can't wait till our next bracket.
Oh, my God. Really? Can you?
Oh. Best moment?
Glorious.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's just
sweep it.
Let's all just spin in our chairs.
We did it already.
For 5 minutes.
All of us.
And just complete silence.
Right, ready?
Here we go. 5 minutes of silence.
I did it. I did it.
All right, we're good.
And now I'm all tangled.
All right. So.
What you made me do?
What happened?
I'm all tangled now.
You're all tangled up? Yep. All right, that's all for awards. Now let's get to some breaking news.
Mm-hmm.
So, Nikki Bella.
Yeah?
Is going to be a contestant on Dancing with the Stars.
Sure.
Oh, boy.
Sure. What else is she doing?
Fucking Cena.
How has this not happened already, to be honest?
Well, she does fuck John Cena.
That is true. She
very
does
good, Eric.
fuck John Cena, yes.
Very good.
Also, UFC fighter John Jones failed another drug test. This time it was for steroids, not cocaine. It wasn't cocaine this time, all right? So take it easy. This, of course, puts the Lesnar-Jones fight in serious doubt since Jones could be suspended from MMA fighting for 4 years. So his career is probably done.
How long does he have to be gone for?
They said maybe 4 years.
Yeah, maybe 4 years.
One of my coworkers at CBS Radio, Ryan Rocket, tweeted right after this, right after they announced it. He goes, "Well, it's official: John Jones versus Lesnar for WrestleMania."
Yeah.
No, and then someone else,
right.
Someone else said Fastlane too. I don't know what Fastlane. The one I saw, it was a picture of Jones and Lesnar, like oh hey.
Yeah.
And it said, "Always surround yourself with positive people."
That's fine. Also, TMZ is reporting that Paige will not be charged with domestic violence since Del Rio isn't pressing charges.
No, that's nice.
Of course,
too bad.
Of course it's not. TMZ also reported that Dana Brooks' boyfriend and bodybuilder Dallas McCarver was found dead in his Florida home on Monday evening after choking on his food.
He choked on his food.
That
died.
Sucks.
Yeah.
That is so shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's only 26 years old.
You got to think, because like her segment was early on in the show.
Yeah.
Her backstage segment. So I mean, it must have been like shortly after that she found out.
Yeah. And that's another thing that like, that's another thing you don't you know, you kind of forget that you could die from eating food. Like, choking on food, it's very scary. It's like, be extra careful every
Don't
time
eat so
you
fast.
eat.
Yeah. And if it's super thick, drink.
Yeah.
I always forget to drink.
Yeah.
Then this shit can happen.
Obviously, The Undertaker did not make an appearance at SummerSlam, despite all of the rumors and the fact that he was spotted in New York City over the weekend.
Confirmed.
Yeah. Jerry Lawler, though, provided some insight as to why Taker might have been in town, saying Undertaker may have been there because they were all doing scans for a game. Everybody that was on the show that night, myself included, had to be scanned. And it's not the 2K people, it's a different game that's coming out next year. So everybody had to do their face scans and their body scans. So
Interesting.
maybe that's why Taker was there.
Okay.
A new game?
Okay.
Someone else had said that they'll shoot like random video segments for like DVDs and stuff when they have everyone together. So I've been doing that too.
Maybe.
He probably filmed his return video for WrestleMania.
Yes.
Any other news that we got?
What about Big Cass? Anything else on Cass? I didn't see anything.
Well, the WWE's physician, Chris Robinson, said that he said it's most likely an ACL tear, which he'd be out for 9 months. But they're waiting for the radiologist to get back to them or something.
Yeah, so this can lead right into a rumor that I guess Big Cass will be in a WWE comic.
Oh my God.
That's right.
Well, in that case, let's get to rumors.
Zack Ryder to win the Royal Rumble?
Maybe.
Shawn Michaels coming back to join the Bullet Club?
Please, God.
John Cena will finally turn heel?
No chance.
Undertaker will wrestle for 20 more years?
Confirmed. So Cena and Reigns could be happening sooner than we originally thought.
Yeah.
Apparently, the plan is back to Lesnar versus Reigns at WrestleMania next year, meaning we could see Cena and Roman before that.
Nice.
So maybe Survivor Series.
You watch your fucking mouth. I want to see a good show.
I know.
That's really Houston.
Yeah.
So they had talked about a superstar shakeup. They advertised it.
Right.
But it looks like with
This
Cena
was
on Raw and Benjamin and Rude coming to SmackDown, that's probably all we're going to see for a while.
Shake-up.
That was the shakeup. Yeah.
It's good enough for me.
The shakeup. And Bobby Roode apparently will be working out some NXT dates.
Yes.
Just because he's advertised.
Whenever they
Bobby tour.
Whenever they debut, they have like a farewell tour on an the house shows.
Yeah.
Also, the KFC spot that our hero did and ruined everything. Yeah. Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam was apparently written for Ric Flair, but HBK took over after Flair was hospitalized.
Oh, that's why he did
it. So Flair was going to
do it. No, but seriously, that's why he did it.
Yeah.
Because he loves Flair.
But then begs the question.
He probably gave the money to the Flair family too.
But then it begs the question: is why was Flair going to do it?
Because he looks more like the Colonel than Shawn Michaels does.
And he probably needed the money.
He's more orange than...
He probably needed the money. Always pay Flair. That's another...
that's a rule.
Always pay Flair, baby. Any other rumors?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Well then, it is time.
It is time.
For...
Trivia?
I've been working you guys against each other, and I want you guys to work together on this one.
All right.
And if you disagree, let us know. But what are your truths? 3 truths and a fact. What is it called?
It's good that you listen to the show. The only show I produce. 3 facts and a fib. It's
3 facts and a fib. Yeah. We're going to do 5 facts and a fib.
What?
Make it a little bit harder.
That's a lot of facts.
That's way harder.
So when was the last time we saw Rude in the WWE, not NXT, WWE?
Wasn't
he was
that when he was
security guard for Triple H?
He was a security guard for Triple H, correct. Yeah. And there's also been some other ones, like when Charlotte, Sasha, and Alexa Bliss walked to the ring as Triple H is
Got it.
Escorts.
Uh-huh.
Here are some other times when people have been hiding in the
Now
masses.
I know why you have to do 5 facts in a
Yeah,
lie.
because you got to do a lot of them. And plus, some of these are really cool. One of these is a lie. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Number 1, CM Punk was a gangster extra at WrestleMania 22 during John Cena's entrance.
That is true.
True.
Number 2, Ty Dillinger played Stan at Cyber Sunday 2006 when HBK went on a super kick rampage. What's your name? Stan. Super kicks him. I just
kicked Stan.
Yeah.
Calm down, Sean. Don't tell me to calm down.
Yeah. 3, Cena played a production assistant who brought Vince's coffee, to which Vince yelled it was cold and spit in his face in 2001. Sheamus was a security guard in 2006, preventing DX from entering the ring. Rob Van Dam was taken from the crowd by $1 Million Man and kissed his foot for $100 in 1987. And when the production team failed to find enough local women to play hoes, Lita was put in 1999.
Okay, so, yeah.
Which ones do you guys know?
All of them.
Oh. You do?
It's because the internet, they always, it's because the age of the internet, we find out all of these. I remember all of these.
He was Googling them while you said it.
No, I'm just, I was typing out what you said.
Yeah.
But no, I remember CM Punk was a gangster for John Cena.
I remember that.
Ty Dillinger was Stan.
I never knew Ty Dillinger was Stan until I researched this.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I was like, oh my God.
I found that out like a few months ago.
Yeah.
Because Dillinger tweeted it and
I figure it was only 3 of these that you might not know.
Yeah.
So which ones?
I do know the Sheamus security guard and RVD was.
Oh my God.
Kissed $1 Million Man's foot.
He was 16 when he did that.
Yeah. And the lie is Cena played a production assistant.
Yeah. That's true. Some other ones were Cesaro played a police officer guarding Shane from DX when DX reunited.
Uh-huh.
And then
Ambrose was a druid, was one of Undertaker's what are they called, druids?
I think so. Yeah, druid.
Druid, right? Yeah.
And then Mr. Kennedy, along with CM Punk, were fans of Brock Lesnar and asking for his autograph on the SmackDown
I recently
episode.
watched that video.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, all right, there you go. You guys,
Interesting.
good job knowing all of these things.
Yes.
Again, the ones, I didn't realize it was Ty Dillinger. I never heard that. That was pretty cool to find that out.
That's neat to know.
And I never knew, when you see Sheamus and Cesaro being security guards, like in plain sight,
Right.
it's just kind of funny. Just like the Rude thing. He's right there.
Yeah.
It's a close-up of him.
Yep. That's good stuff. All right, so that's all for trivia. Very nice.
But isn't that funny? They would go around to local girls and try to find local girls to like be hoes.
Hey, you don't look
you want
slutty
to be,
They don't want to use their
a
talent.
hoe?
Right.
Victoria was one as well.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Victoria played a hoe.
Okay.
And Lita had to do it twice, according to this site.
That was
'Cause they
her.
couldn't
Yeah,
find girls.
that was her first time on WWE television.
I'm a hoe.
Use the hoe, and then she left as a hoe. Remember, because she was, Edge's slutty girlfriend.
So she left us out.
Live sex celebration.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So before we get to fan questions, we want to give a shout out to Michael Lawry who donated on Patreon, and he wanted us to give a shout out to his friend who's having a wedding this week, and his friend's name is John because he apparently loves Braun Strowman, so he wanted to be called John Kennerly. So thank you very much, Michael Lawry, for donating, and hope you have a great time at your friend's wedding, John Kennerly, and I know he's apparently he's a big fan of Bobby Roode, and he loves when we do Bray Wyatt's Randy. So I hope, hey John, I hope you have a nice wedding, Randy, and hope you have a very successful marriage, Randy, and we hope it's glorious. By the way, John, I challenge you to come out to the glorious theme song like that guy that's getting famous online now with this video of him coming out to his wedding as Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
So that would be pretty awesome. So go ahead and do that and let us know how it goes. All right, on to fan questions. This is from Flat Daniel, and I really like this question. If you were building your perfect diva using these 3 categories, what woman would you assign to each of them? Mic skill, in-ring performance.
Hold on. Okay, Mike skill.
Mic skills.
I have to. How many of these do we have to get?
3.
Okay.
No, it's not get. Like
I mean, give.
We're building. Yeah.
Right.
Mic skill, in-ring
course.
performance, and looks.
Oh, rank them or?
No. We're building our perfect women's wrestler.
Okay.
Yeah. So like,
which one would we pick?
No.
I'm confused.
We're building a wrestler.
Okay.
We're building our perfect women's wrestler.
I got it.
Using these 3 categories.
Yeah.
Who's the best, woman on the mic?
I would say, like, right now. You want to just use right now?
No, I said of all time.
Oh, all time. Alexa Bliss is really good on the mic, though. She really is.
Yeah, it's probably her.
And then,
because really, there haven't been a lot. Like Mickie James is good, but I think Alexa's better.
For me, it's Keibler, but she doesn't really have a body built to be a wrestler.
No.
So maybe like Trish Stratus, or maybe Lita. Lita's body was like the perfect women's wrestler.
Cool.
Yeah, had some tattoos.
Alexa for the mic, Lita for the looks, and what about in ring?
Oh, then it'd have to be Lita again, right? She's been the best.
Trish was really good in the ring. Sasha's really good in the ring when she's
really is.
Sasha
or Lita for sure.
Yeah. Can I go with like a dark horse? Nikki Cross. She's going to be amazing when she ever gets there.
Yeah.
I've never seen women do the crazy shit that she does.
Right.
It's pretty awesome.
So you want to do Lita looks with Sasha in ring?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
I like
That's
it.
good for me. That was good. Jason Deerham, how long until Vince... I like that question. How long until Vince gives Tyler Breeze the cross-dressing gimmick and Dolph Ziggler the Colonel Sanders gimmick full-time? I think it's just as soon as the contract negotiations go through with KFC. Hey, we want a wrestler, full-time wrestler. Well, it'll be Dolph Ziggler. Gary Koscheck, would you rather see Bobby Roode beat Jinder for the title now or beat whoever is the champ at WrestleMania?
WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'd say save it for WrestleMania too, if you had a choice.
Yeah.
Lauren, shoot, what would you like to see WWE do with Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin going forward? I don't know, maybe like a tag team match or something?
Yeah.
I mean...
Or break them up immediately.
I mean, they're probably going to get a tag team title shot soon, so...
I'd break them up immediately. Immediately.
Yeah. It seems like Shelton doesn't want any part
Just
of it.
have him be like, oh, this
confused.
guy sucks.
Yeah.
Niner Hive, what would you personally give Dolph Ziggler as a gimmick? This is a very simple question. You just give him the gimmick that he had when he was over.
Yeah.
When he won Money in the Bank, when he was the world champion. That gimmick. That one.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
That'll work.
He's the show-off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Simply.
Pop Culture Junkie. What do you think was Vince's reaction during the crowd chanting, "You both suck," at Reigns and Cena on Raw?
I don't hear anything. That's what
he just ignored it.
Yeah.
I guess cut to commercial.
You both suck. You both suck. You both suck.
Yeah. Adam Wilson, how long do you think it will be until Rude wins the title?
A title or the title?
A title.
A title.
A title, 6 months.
Yeah. I got 4.
6 months? 2.
You got 2?
2 months? 6 months is Royal Rumble.
Okay. Mark World.
2, 4, 6.
Well, yeah, I was just trying to be funny.
Yeah. Jamal.
Now you get it.
Jamal Foster. Did you get his?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, you got it.
What do you think we will get another Seth Rollins heel run? And who would you want him to fight at next year's WrestleMania?
I mean, hopefully, eventually, right? I mean, he'll be here at some point, right?
Yeah, at some point.
I mean, Ambrose has been a
face.
Ambrose has been a face for 4 years now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I imagine Rollins would go back at some point.
And who would we want him to feud with at WrestleMania?
Again, AJ Styles.
Yeah.
AJ Styles.
That's the match
or
we want.
Shinsuke would be a nice match, too.
That's the one we want.
Let's see. AM, if they decide to do a mini shakeup, who would you want to go to Raw and SmackDown? I'm all for Balor to go into SmackDown.
Rude to Raw.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, for the most part,
put
though, it really
Reigns on
matter.
SmackDown. If you're not going to do the Shield, just get him off the show.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
that's all everyone's going to think about.
But again, these shakeups, they really don't matter. Like,
No,
what
they
would
don't.
Balor do differently on SmackDown?
Nothing.
He'd just feud with someone else.
Yeah, it doesn't make any difference.
Jay Bizzle, have any of you real men ever grown a vagina and blocked a fan on Twitter? If not, don't you think that's the girliest thing a man can do? So obviously, this is more for the NXT podcast.
Hold on, but you've never blocked anybody.
No, he's talking about Josh.
Yeah.
Because I last week on the NXT podcast, I grabbed Josh's phone because he denied blocking Aaron Garcia, and I went in there and saw that he blocked Aaron Garcia. He blocked Jay Bizzle. He blocks horror movies.
From what exact Twitter? From his own personal Josh Reese or
Okay. He blocked Saw the movie and It the movie because they scare him.
So he blocked it?
He blocked it.
What do you mean?
So that he doesn't see any like promotional tweets about it. I mean, it's just so fucking weird. It really is.
Josh, I've been defending you for a long time, and it might be coming to a close.
It ends tonight.
It ends.
Well, it's
tonight.
like he's getting worse and worse. So I feel like I'm gonna have to have.
You gotta step in.
Yeah,
step in, Andrew.
Wrestling Fool. Why all the hate for Nikki Bella? Is this the Bellas in general? Well, look, there's a rule. There's always kill Reigns, right?
Uh-huh.
And there's always fuck Nikki. So
and always pay Flair.
and always pay Flair.
Yeah.
But most importantly, always fuck Nikki.
Always.
I think so. Yeah. So that's all for fan questions.
And actually, I gotta go.
You gotta go.
Fuck Nikki.
Fuck Nikki. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Lucky you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's all for the show this week. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Give us a 5-star review. If you don't have an iPhone, you can listen to us on the Podbean app or Google Play. You can also watch the show at youtube.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling. Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
You can also follow me on Twitter at Andrew Pisano. Excuse me, I burped. Joe is at Joe Pisano24 on Twitter.
And let me commend Joe here.
Yeah.
He hasn't really been sending out tweets.
Yeah.
But he's been replying. He's watching.
And I'm like tripling my
and that
followers.
counts as
every
tweeting,
week.
right?
Sure.
Yeah, you're tripling your followers every week.
Yes.
So
3,
6, 9, 12.
Hey,
Well,
I mean,
good job.
I'll take those numbers moving forward.
Yeah.
I think I broke 500.
Oh. Yeah, I did that a couple years ago.
500 followers?
Yeah.
No, I got a lot of help from Edge and Christian.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Hold on. You have 2, right? You have yours and
I
the
have
What's Wrong?
Well, I'm talking about my personal one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many do you have on your personal?
My personal is 750 or something.
What the shit?
And what's the show?
No, I'll tell you what happened.
What's the show?
The show has like a lot.
Oh, over 4,000.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, so I was on
240.
No,
Up
so
from
look,
like 10.
I'll tell you where most of my followers came from. Recently, I got 300 through Edge and Christian. Before that, I got 300 when I was on Howard Stern when I did that impression contest a long time ago.
Yeah.
And recently after that, Howard Stern finally joined Twitter, and I tweeted at him. I was like, "Hey, I was the voice of Marianne from Brooklyn," and then I was like the second person he tweeted at on Twitter.
Yeah.
So that got me a lot of followers right away, including Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, nice.
Followed me, but he's a follow whore.
Yeah.
He has as many followers as he does people he follows.
Yeah.
So he's a follow whore.
I can't imagine how you could read everyone's tweets when you follow that many people.
Oh no, yeah. No, he doesn't. He clearly has a manager that does all of his Twitter for him.
Yeah.
So anyways, Joe is also at Joe Pisano on Instagram. Eric is at Eric What's Wrong on Twitter, and E is for Awesome on Instagram. And you can head to ProWrestlingTees.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling to check out one of our t-shirts, only $19.99. You can also donate to the show at Patreon.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling. And thank you, as always, to Songfinch.com for making our theme song that you will hear right after we're done talking.
Right.
No, not yet.
Right.
I want to show where a fan slapped Alexa Bliss's ass.
Oh, I saw that.
know. That was great. That's the luckiest boy in the world.
No, did you see some of the crowd? They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because Alexa also, as she walked away, Alexa started laughing.
Well, and Naya was like, oh my God.
Right there.
Yeah.
You see her?
Well, a guy fakes it and then a kid does it for real.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, watch.
Yeah.
And watch this guy.
It's good.
No.
Right? But
good.
it was a kid, so I mean, what can you do? Throw him out.
I wish I was a kid. If I can get away with sexual assault.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I'm looking to sexually assault anyone.
I mean, it's
But if
innocent
you were, it
enough.
would be Alexa
It's
Bliss.
innocent enough as long as you didn't say, "Hey, toots."
Hiya, toots.
I think I heard him say that in the video.
He probably did.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week. I don't know who you will see. I mean, you know you'll see me,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you're going to see these guys.
You want me to get you
I'll be
like
on the
an-
show, but I'll be in California.
Okay.
So we'll
Here's
figure that out.
what you can do.
And Eric will be on a boat unless this storm comes, which in this case he won't be on a boat.
I told you I'm going to Lieutenant Dan that shit.
Have they said if there's a storm it'll be canceled?
I haven't gotten any emails.
Okay.
So the models I saw, it's supposed to come in more like Brownsville area.
Yeah.
So I imagine the ship will just go out around it because it goes down to Mexico. So
Yeah.
Looks like Cass is missing 9 months, by the way.
Oh. No, I think it's a work.
Oh, it's for sure a work. Mr. McMahon has held the WWE Championship longer than Rey Mysterio, Kane, and Andre the Giant combined.
That's true.
So fucking bad.
Yikes.
All right, I can do this all night. Bye.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye. Listen to our music.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin, it kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big Flair's pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Eric's third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric Gallo, push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacy Keibler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll.